to etch their shot at the throne.
We're going to go back down to losers for losers semis, which means we're going to see Mentos go up against ZeeBee, two of our plucky survivors that have managed to last this long. Winner gets to fight Zaro. Not Zaro, it's a penguin. So we'll see what happens there. We're going to be starting on Ethereal Gates. Mentos rocking the Shovel Knight against ZeeBee's Edelus, and what a way to start! Right in his face and still parrying the icicles.
It's a little weird seeing Mentos versus ZeeBee, but it's also Edelus versus Shovel Knight, but I'm digging it right now. These guys have both shown that they're putting in a lot of work with these characters.
I don't think I've seen ZeeBee go Crag once today. I'm going to be honest.
And I know that we saw the Mentos Force Burn earlier, but after that, it's been all shove.
Yeah, it was just a little bit in the winner's bracket, if my memory's right. Once again, parrying the icicles. Mentos looking for those quick punches. And yeah, ZeeBee getting the super high recovery, making it back.
Just the falling, spinning. Okay. Oh my god, that almost took him right off the top.
Yeah.
Just the hopping lasers catches him all the way over.
Yeah, I noticed
gonna go high.
That like literally the moment Mentos had enough money to buy the Ghost Gauntlets, he dropped all neutral and bought them. And I was like, that's a little bit risky, but just seeing how much that changes neutral instantly, I get it.
Yeah. It's so interesting because of all of the different items that Shovel Knight can buy. Not only is it a like, oh, what's he gonna buy? But every Shovel Knight seems to have different preferences for what items they want and in which matchups. And so when Mentos is like, hey, I really want the gauntlets right now, and then immediately shows us why, like that.
Because it makes so much sense, because like what makes
Edelus pulls him into the up smash.
What makes Edelus so scary is that ground movement, right? How fast he's able to weave back and forth in your face. But if you just have that projectile you can keep tossing out in front of you, you have a safety zone.
Right, and as Mentos was showing in some earlier sets, if you DI the gauntlet wrong off stage, it immediately sets up for a sweet spot shovel drop, and you're just dead.
Mentos not even extending off stage, expecting ZeeBee to stall. ZeeBee comes down with icicles once again. Such a patient recovery, but Mentos still catches him at the very end with the up strong.
Just barely hopping away, trying to get these back airs out. The Edelus punch isn't quite going to kill. Neither is that. Really good DI, though.
I think Momentum Mail might be coming out soon for Mentos. Oh, okay. Nah, it gets stopped right there.
Yep, and Momentum Mail, like we were saying earlier, you know how Edelus has the ice? Shovel Knight's got the Momentum Mail. Then they're both going to be slipping and sliding.
Slipping and sliding and living forever, man. They'll be brothers. Ooh, beautiful spacing. Wow, just a like
Nair loops. Okay, the ice blocks don't confirm, or the icicles don't confirm off stage. If he had hit it though, full charge, not quite gonna kill.
It got that much distance, just terrifying.
Oh, and that did. He was looking for those icicles. If you confirm the icicles into the up air, it kills very well. It's the same thing as like when Rana is trying to use needles to confirm into forward air.
Yeah, exactly. Except like the needles rain from the sky instead.
They come down and you're in hit stun just long enough that you just drop the hammer on them.
Yeah, figuring out a way to like adjust your recovery to like compensate for those icicles, because you can't just like force your way through. You can't parry them. Yep. So like you have to like that's a puzzle for every player to solve for themselves. Like, what am I gonna do? Because you're gonna be there. You can't play Rivals of Aether and not be in that spot. Some of us wish we could.
That once, and maybe the first time you experience it, you're like, "Oh, this is BS. This is," but then eventually you're like, I mean, you might still think it's BS, but eventually you're like, okay, I have to respect it. Like,
yeah,
even if I don't like it, I have to be aware and like deal with this now.
We're gonna go on though to our next game at Tempest Peak, stage I don't think I've seen at all today. Stage that I personally love. I just adore everything about it.
Yep. No, I love the stage too. For me, it feels very matchup specific, and so I'm wondering what it is about this matchup that Mentos is feeling it. But we're gonna find out. Like, there's a lot more stages that feel very neutral no matter what characters there are, and this one definitely will start to favor certain things.
Yeah.
Shovel drop. He's actually having a hard time finding the shovel drop because of that platform.
Yeah, it's just ZeeBee's been kind of sneaking out of a lot of the follow-ups that Mentos wants, right? We're more finding just, considering Mentos has been like corner carrying people all bracket, he's only found like a couple hits on ZeeBee, who's playing Aether. Like, that's the thing that's so weird.
It's the gauntlets, like we were saying. It's very interesting to see what combos Mentos wants to take for a full ride, and when he's just like, I'm gonna knock you away now because I know it'll give me just enough time to buy some stuff. I need to go shopping. Okay. The Amazon trip pays off. Ooh.
Popped right in the dome.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't expect someone to hop out there with a kill move. Like, no setup. I'm just gonna hop out and punch you. It's like, oh, okay. Guess I gotta be ready for that now.
Especially because, like, the last...
He extended that because I think we know exactly why we went here now. He was able to extend those by landing on the platform like that, exactly. Right before he goes out, he lands on that platform, and that lets him do that carry even further.
That makes so much sense. Yeah, because that platform is like designed for adventurous edgeguarding.
Yep. It does make it a little bit harder to edgeguard when Aether is low, but if you can get some corner carries, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Ooh, gets the parry. Just shoveling some snow here, don't mind. Shovel Knight.
Ooh, he wanted that off stage. He wanted it. Shovel drop, not gonna sweet spot.
Ooh, there we go!
The reverse anchor.
Yeah.
Just popped him off.
Such a scary position to be.
That was a very strong showing from Mentos.
Yeah. Very, very good answer back to ZeeBee. And ZeeBee's going to be answering back by taking Mentos to Blazing Hideout, another stage we haven't seen too much of here in the top 8.
I know for a long time the rule of thumb was that the stage wasn't that great for Aether because he can't get ice down on the ground. But, I mean, most of this game hasn't taken place down on the ground, at least in the other game, or most of the set, sorry.
Yeah.
So we're going to see here.
I think the other motivation is largest side blast zones in the game, Wisely, which means the hardest to get killed off the side.
Exactly. I was going to bring that up next. Not only is it the largest side blast zones, but that top platform doesn't extend any further, so we're not going to see any crazy extensions like we were seeing with both the Ghost Gloves and that side B, or not side B, the little jabs off the top.
Just the tip of the back here connecting at the ceiling. Mentos taking that first stock.
Yo!
Ooh! But that's the other thing, though, right? This platform is too high, maybe for Shovel Knight to get like most of the follow-ups he wants. But Dacus is going to be just fine here from Aether.
Ooh, okay. The little pause before the bomb really kind of caught Mentos off guard. I think it was just a like that bomb always, he pauses in space for a second and then drops, and it'll throw you off a little bit if you're not expecting it.
Works as all sorts of baits, yeah. And so it's just kind of waiting for ZeeBee to extend a little bit too far, but ZeeBee ends up finding the hit entirely.
Oh, jeez. If he charged for that long and then Mentos fell back into it, I was going to be so upset. Ooh, but, I've seen it work. Dude, Mentos has these chops on lock. We were joking earlier about when Mentos, we think he's in danger, and he's just like, I'm gonna go shopping really quick.
That's his stress response, you know?
Yep. Some people, stress eat, and some people, buy shoes when they're stressed, stuff like that. Mentos is like, I gotta shop.
I gotta buy some weapons. That's what I need right now.
I need new gloves. Yeah.
Hey, they do look nice. They complement his outfit perfectly. But we do have ZeeBee at the smallest lead right now. Well, I guess now he's in armor. It's actually a pretty decent lead. Now it's small. Ooh, gets the first dunk. Gets the spike.
Okay, is able to live though.
That's the platform, right? That's why it's so valuable to have something so high up.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, he was just charging that punch a long time ago. He just like popped out of the side blast zone with it already unlocked. Okay. Mentos is even stocks, but man, this is a high percent to be at.
And he doesn't have enough money to buy that momentum mail either, so he's got to be so careful.
Wave dash back laser, that's basically what this is.
Oh, that's...
Ooh, yup.
Even if you live that angle on this stage is so hard to recover from. Like, you might as well just be dead. Like, might as well be a trapezoid or something, you know? Like, you're not coming back from that corner if you're most characters.
Mm-hmm. Yep, running right back into it. We're going to be at Treetop Lodge for Game 4.
Okay, ZeeBee now up 2-1. This stage also, though, a bit large on the Blast Zone side, right? Not as comically large as Blazing Hideout, but still to the point that I could see Mentos having trouble getting conversions, you know, the same way he did on Tempest Peak. I'm curious then what he's planning on leveraging here instead.
I mean, we were wondering about Tempest Peak until he showed us exactly why it is, so maybe we're about to find out. Just keeps trying to carry him up. Okay. Falls down with a hitbox. Playing it safe. Oh, that call out!
Beautiful! I think a lot of this stage pick, honestly, is just more about juggle, right?
Yeah.
ZeeBee, there's so much less stage for ZeeBee to land on. Oh, no!
Right back to the call out of the zone. All right.
Oh, Mentos still having enough currency to buy himself a gauntlet, fresh for his second life. Ooh! Yeah, Mentos getting the chance to turn it around off that parry. Wow, that gear goes high!
Yeah, no, that up tilt honestly is a lot bigger than it looks.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think about it, but it just sneaks up into some of those platforms. Ooh, gets the parry. Nice.
Yeah, you had to stand in that very specific spot to get it, too.
Whoa, shovel drop into the up smash.
This is, uh-oh. Mentos dead. That's a one way to cover a platform. I feel like that's one of those ZeeBee options, right? That you just, like, you wouldn't recommend a new player to try it all the time, but, like, if you know what you're doing with it, oh, that's the hard stuff. Ooh, another parry?
Okay. I'd say this is the first hit off the parry punish, but does it find another answer for it?
But at 91% offstage, Mentos is in such a tough spot.
ZeeBee, what are you doing?
ZeeBee, no!
ZeeBee, what are you doing? Why? He wanted it so badly.
I think there's like that hint of miscalculation, right? Where like, because we've seen him do the bomb into the wall jump a lot as a recovery.
Oh yeah.
But like somewhere along the way, he accidentally used like his up B sooner than he was expecting or something, and it's like,
he bumped down into the wall jump and then tried to get the up air and then tried to get one more, and then it was a little too late.
Yeah, exactly. The second up air was like the greed one, you know, like just go back to the stage, come back home, ZeeBee. Oh man, but that's gonna bring us to Game 5 then between these two guys, and they're gonna be going to Tower of Heaven as the place to settle it. At last, it's not error mode, wisely. I'm just happy about that. I'm just relieved. I can breathe a little bit, maybe. Probably not.
Probably not. Not based on this set, but
yeah. Oh man. But Mentos overall, really solid game plan, and I don't think Tower of Heaven is that much wider than Treetop. So in terms of just keeping the plan, when I knock the bear up, keep him up in the air, and like he doesn't have that much space to mix me up with his landing, I think that can still work. They got the top platform there for the little bit of the mix-up angle for ZeeBee, So I think that's between that and the 2 side ones might give him just the leverage he needs to come back, but we'll find out. This is
and I want to mention something quick because Menace brought it up. I just didn't have time to get back to it in the last game. But Blazing Hideout, while it used to be considered a really bad Daedalus pick, since about like 2017, it's actually thought of as one of his better stage, if not his best. I was going to circle back to the fact that it's interesting to me that it went from being so like, oh, Daedalus doesn't like to be here, to it's actually a really good stage pick for him. And then the game just kind of got wacky and wild, and I didn't have time to return to that.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. That's Rival. Sometimes it just moves too fast, and keeping that same thought going is a little bit challenging. I gotta finish that sentence, but maybe Mentos won't let me finish this one. No, I finished that one too. Okay. ZeeBee comes back to stage.
Oop, gets set straight up from that F smash somehow. Oh, God.
Ooh, got him the moment. Yeah, the moment the fair armor thing. I think he just now got enough for the gauntlets.
Yeah, but I would say I need to learn my item shop numbers. Ooh, Fish is on him.
Doesn't even have time to go shopping. I respect that.
Yep. I mean, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Like, that's the way you're gonna take the W. Is just like, you get a lot better when you buy these. I should not let you buy them.
Uh-oh. Almost gets the second anchor. Let's not forget ZeeBee's on his last stock right now. This is loser side. Beautiful spacing. But, oh, ZeeBee's not able to keep the corner pressure. Mentos caught off stage at a high angle. The icicle connects with ZeeBee opting to just cover the landing. There's the gauntlet. Yeah.
The fact that he knew that ZeeBee was going to go high instead of coming right back down to the stage, and it's like, all right, time to open the item shop real quick here. Buys the gauntlet.
Oh boy.
That's dead. Kill for sure.
Mentos
120, but with armor. We're gonna see what happens here.
You might just end up chewing through a 40% and breaking the armor manually. No, it's a parry that does it.
Very happy, by the way, that parry breaks armor.
A very, very healthy decision, yes.
If it didn't, it'd be...
Oh,
this is the follow-up!
But he gets something else.
He's moving!
84%.
Any sort of vortex is gonna be...
Okay. Yeah, knows the percent.
He wants that up air off stage so badly, but the ghost gloves into jab is gonna take it. I think was that jab or forward tilt?
That was forward smash.
It was forward smash. Okay.
Yeah, that looked like I was pretty sure
the shovel moves look the same to me.
So forward tilt is just the gloves, right? It's the same thing as forward air and air.
Yep.
It's kind of like Mega Man in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like Ghost Glove, forward smash. Yeah. Just like you pointed out earlier, wisely, how much that move kind of functions like Falco lasers. That's exactly the way Mentos used it in the end. But ZeeBee getting so close to making it into top 3. Gonna fall to Mentos. Mentos continuing his terror through the Rivals Online Championship Series.
Yep.
Gonna get his shot against Penguin.
Yep, gets a shot against Penguin. Can you imagine? You're trying to make it 2 grands, but to even get to grands, you have to beat Penguin. Like,
man, it's the thing that sucks is like we know Mentos